Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Schulke, recruiter at Katapult Network. In an interview, you might be asked the question, why should we hire you? This is a tough question, but not something you should be stumped by. It's a really great chance to actually show off a little bit of confidence and really convince your employer why you're the best fit for this position, why they should hire you over your competitors. Remember, your interviewer wants to know why you're the best fit, so your answer should really include some skills, experiences, reasons that you can kind of bring something else to the table, and maybe how your values may even align with that company. This is a great chance to do a little bit of research into that company. Look into what they're all about. See if you can really align yourself with this company and prove to them how you can do it. So, why should you be hired? When you're doing your pre-interview prep work, there's some really easy steps you can follow to build the best answer. First, you really want to do some self-reflection. Think about yourself, your work styles, your strengths, your skills, what you can bring to the table, what is going to help you stand out. If you've been following along with our videos, this is actually the same process that we talk about when we're talking about our strengths. It's a good first step, kind of to find your footing. Next thing you want to do is really walk through that job description. Again, similar to our past videos, you want to see where your personality traits might align, your skills, your strengths. We also want to think outside the box. You want to think about something in your past, something in your work experience that might help you stand out above the competition. When you're giving your answer, it's important to emphasize those top matches and include what helps you stand out above other candidates. Remember, this is a time to talk about what you can offer the company, not necessarily what the company can offer you. And remember, this should be a question that is unique to you. I'm going to be applying for an account manager position. Something I might say is, my theater background really helps me stand out above other candidates. Theater is all about analyzing someone and really communicating effectively, understanding what they're saying, but what they might actually mean. In my recruiter position, I found myself using my theater skills. I see myself looking at a candidate and maybe reading between the lines of what they're really saying and what they actually mean. I definitely think these skills that I've gained in both theater and recruiting, I can take into this account manager position. I can talk with the client and really analyze what they're looking at, what they're looking for, really get to the bottom of what they're interested in with a candidate. I think I'd be able to use my theater skills of putting myself in someone else's shoes to see if I could help them really truly find the best fit. I think I could use my theater skills to help me stand out in this account manager position. Something that is always difficult but important to utilize is keeping your answers short and focused. It's important to get directly to the point, answer that question, move on to the next. And it's okay to have a theme, maybe throughout your resume or your interview, that highlights your skills, your strengths. I'm a great communicator and I'm great at leadership. But this is a chance to think about what sets you apart. What may make you different than all the other recruiters out there for that account manager position? It's something to think about. It's also important to think about how the interview is going. If you notice that an interviewer is kind of leaning towards one value, one skill, one strength that seems important to them, maybe tailor your answer a little bit to that. You don't want to give just a memorized response that you memorized off of a note card. You also want to be able to speak from the heart. Tell that employer, that interviewer, what really sets you apart. And remember, you don't want to make this piece about you, but what you can bring to this company. So it's important that your answer aligns with this company's goals, their mission, and what strengths and skills that they're needing for this position. Thanks everyone for listening. We'd love for you to subscribe, take a look at our other videos and see what other tough questions we've been tackling. And if you have any questions, anything that you've been wondering about in interviews, feel free to leave a comment below and maybe we can make a video on those next. But thanks again, everybody. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you listening.